Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and where we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. We all know that LeBron James is one of the greatest players of all time. But one of the things that I believe has allowed LeBron James to be this great for so long is his longevity, right? His longevity. It seems as if this guy has been playing forever. Now, obviously, this season, he's a little bit nicked up, banged up going into the season right now. But overall, LeBron has been playing for a long time at a pretty high level at his advanced age. I believe LeBron is about 37 years old. He'll be turning 37 years old this season, I think in December, if I'm not mistaken. So LeBron, I think the thing that, a lot of people saying that LeBron is trying to make the longevity argument that, if you look at his career in totality over a long period of time, some people are going to say that's the reason he's the best player of all time, right? That's an argument that's kind of circulating out there. But I've always wondered, what made this guy be able to play this well for so long until now, where his former teammate, Kyle Korver, seems to have the answer. I was recently listening to Kyle Korver, who had an appearance on the JJ Redick podcast, and Kyle Korver gave his reasons as to why he believes, LeBron James has been able to play this great for so long. So before we go too far, what we want to do here is play the audio for him, with him on the podcast, and then come back and give you guys our thoughts. So before we go too far, take a listen to some of the things that Kyle Korver had to say about LeBron James as far as his greatness and his longevity. Take a listen to that there.
One of the things we wanted to talk to you about was this run that LeBron had in the Eastern Conference of 8 straight conference or 8 straight finals, 8 straight conference championships, and being a part of both sides of it. Getting eliminated by him when you're with the Bulls and the Hawks, and then being with him when you got traded to the Cavs. Do you think that run is a reflection of LeBron's greatness? In some ways, of course it is. Or is it as much maybe a weaker Eastern Conference during that time period?
I go more towards his greatness. I think until you've spent time around him, like how serious he takes his craft and how much work he puts into it every single day. I think it's one thing to get to the top, it's another thing to stay there. Like I think what makes him great, his greatest attribute is his ability to do it again tomorrow. Like his ability to recover in mind, body, and spirit on a day-to-day basis it's out of this world. Like it's unbelievable. I remember one game, we played Utah. I think it was 1 or 2 overtimes, and the next morning he was in there. I came in early to get some treatment, and he was on the Versa climber, in his spandex, no shirt on, like busting out 30 minutes on the Versa climber, saying I got to get ready for the playoffs. Like I think his level of dedication to his body and his craft, I think people just see how big and strong he is, and like Michael Jordan, he had to take a break in the middle after 3. And I'm not here to debate Michael and LeBron, but like it's a lot to be not just putting in the time, but to take the scrutiny that he does. It's like he deflects it on appearance so easily. I walk away from those years. It's one thing when you're playing against them, it's easy to get hater narratives in your head, but then when you're with him and you see his dedication to his craft, you see what he puts into it every single day. He is literally the first person there and the last person to leave every single day, and he's LeBron James, and he's been to the finals so many times in a row. He's been MVP, all these things. Like to me, that is his greatest achievement. Is just showing his ability to keep going, to mentally stay focused, to do the work that he has to do to be who.
Now, Kyle Korver said, he said some interesting things there, and there were a few things that I really want to unpack. One of the things that really stood out to me, at least, based on some of the things that he said, he spoke about his mental toughness to get up every day and continuously to go at it every single day, month after month, season after season. The fact of the matter is this: LeBron James could have mailed it in I would say probably 6 years ago. 6 years ago. Think about this. LeBron won his first NBA championship, I believe it was in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. 2012. Then I think he won back-to-back, so 2012, 2013. So at that time, he had, 2 NBA championships. I think LeBron with two NBA championships, or even 3. I think he won his third one in 2016. But even with 2 NBA championships, many would have considered LeBron James a first ballot Hall of Famer. Many people would have, right? The thing that's been the most impressive to me is that he continues to want more. He continues to strive for more. That's not something that you can say about a lot of people. I think people that are constantly looking to improve, constantly looking to grow, I think that's something within them. Now, some people may say, hey, the reason LeBron feels compelled to keep playing at such a high level and keep striving for more is because of the microscope he's under, given the fact that he's the face of the NBA. He can't, the face of the NBA cannot be lazy, cannot be, can't become complacent, right? But at the same time, those things may be true, but every day he's the one that has to get up and go to work and make those things happen, right? Yeah, the pressure could be there, but there's some people that don't live up to the pressure, right? And a lot of people, like Kendrick Perkins and others, feel like as if, given the pressure that he came with and hype into the NBA, some of these people believe that he's lived up to the hype, right? So I think that's one of the things that I find to be, very impressive about LeBron, the fact that he continues to want to win, right? The guy right now is sitting on 4 NBA championships. I mean, if he retired today, some people already have him in the top 10. So for me, the fact that he has the desire in his heart to keep wanting more, I think is quite admirable. I think that's one of the things that Kyle Korver spoke about. He spoke about, obviously, his ability to rehab. And we all know that LeBron reportedly spends well over $1 million a year on his body. I don't know how he spends that, but that's what a lot of people say. So obviously he has the right staff, fitness staff, nutrition, and all of these people working in unison to make sure that he's, operating at, an optimal level year in and year out. But to me, I think that's the part that stood out to me. Now, obviously, sometimes he does fall short. Sometimes he does fail. But guess what? The only way for a person to fail is for them to try, right? People that don't try anything don't fail, right? So yes, he's failed a lot, but it means he's tried a lot, right? He's been trying to win a lot, and sometimes it doesn't happen for you. Sometimes other people win more. Sometimes other people win less. But to me, it just shows that the guy really wants to improve. So based on some of the things that Kyle Korver said, you heard what he said in the comments there, he basically believes that's the secret to LeBron James's longevity. So what I want to know from you guys is this: do you agree with him? Do those things make sense? Or do you think it's for another reason? Do you think LeBron has been able to play this well for this long for other reasons? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Again, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we drop our content. Once again, it's just Charles here from Dreamerspro. Wishing you guys an amazing day and catch you guys on the next episode.